X-ray love machines. Imagine two old-school gold diggers, not the modern stereotypical woman who marries dudes for their money. Old-school dudes who physically dug for gold way back in the day, in one of the biggest migrations of human history, when they discovered gold in the hills of California back in 1849, when people were barely eking out a life for themselves, barely able to scrape by, until they heard rumors of California, that if you got there soon enough, before everybody else, you could literally dig yourself a fortune. So under this context, imagine two different types of gold diggers. Dudes with families, dudes on their own, however you like to imagine this. One guy picked up all kinds of gold digging strategies on the way, ideas about what kind of dirt to look for, what kind of streams to look next to, where specifically to look into the streams. Of course, all these pieces of advice would be hearsay, a bunch of different dudes with a bunch of different strategies about how to look for treasure. Mostly a bunch of broke dudes with a bunch of different strategies about how to look for treasure. Broke dudes with barely enough money to buy some whiskey, trying to out-frame each other down at the local bar. No, the best time to dig for gold is at sunrise. No. You need to approach the dirt at an angle. No. You need to use a special gold pan with a special screen, but only on small waterfalls less than 6 inches. A bunch of broke dudes trying to give the best advice on how to become not broke. Then there's you. You've got a special device, maybe one you found, maybe one that you read about, maybe one that was given to you by a time traveler. This device is an X-ray machine, kind of like a metal detector, but only for gold. Kind of like those radar fish sensors you can get so you know exactly where the fish are. But this machine shows you exactly where to dig and how deep to find the biggest nuggets of gold. How would you use this? Maybe find a huge area with a few chunks buried right where you know they are? Stake your claim, make sure it's legal, pull out the biggest chunk and then sell your stake for far more than you know it's worth? Or maybe just keep quiet so you know exactly where to dig and quietly get rich? Or maybe go to other people's claims and hire yourself out. Maybe split the value of the gold you find with your special gold detector. What if you had one of these devices for humans? To know exactly what kinds of questions to ask. Questions that would make them feel happy and excited. Happier and more excited than they'd been in a while. All because of you. What would you do with this X-ray desire finder? To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/3x3.